Hey there, Foppers, and welcome back to Question every single video game. That's right, absolutely all of them. Today we're back with more Library of Ruina, and we're gonna be trying out Punishing Bird for the first time here. Let's see, what are you? Oh, you have friends. Everybody had to tighten up whenever it fluttered out of containment. Yeah, we even placed bets on who'd be taking the pecks. We used to joke about whoever got pecked by the bird being the bad guy, yeah? Right, so we have Keeper of the Black Forest. Forest Keeper prioritizes targeting staggered characters. This character's offensive dice gain +2 power against targets with slower speed. Stolen Lock gives a special combat page, Forest Keeper's Lock, to the Librarian that defeats this character. Alright, so we get that when defeating him. Is that relevant somehow? Misdeeds not allowed, gain +50 power and clashing against offensive dice. Punishment. If the abnormality took damage this scene, uses the combat page Punishment against a character that attacked it next scene. Cannot be redirected. Rattling Cage. When Punishment clashes against Forest Keeper's Lock, a chain on the bird cage breaks. Right, so that is the kill condition. So we just want to kill you guys, not clash offensively with you. And then we clash with you with the card we get from these guys and we win, probably. Right. Inflict 1 paralysis and bind, and then defend. Alright. You just deal a little bit of damage. It's not that bad, we probably don't want to worry about that. So you are hitting our 5-speed dice. We can redirect you down here. Maybe we do that. We need 3 dice. We don't have anything good down here, of course. Perfect. What about you? You're being attacked from all over. That's just defensive though. Well, mostly defensive. I'm kind of scared to have an offensive counter dice, because if that works with Punishment Bird, that might be really bad. We can go Ujat on you. You are hitting down here. Oh, we could go Scattering Slash. That performs quite well. Broad the Weakness would deal a lot of damage, but... oh, you give and take. Take a Scattering Slash. Overcome Crisis isn't really that good anywhere. I guess we can hit you there. That might deal a little bit of damage. Then your dice here, you can Overcome Crisis down there. You probably want to redirect someone here. Just do Energy Cycle and Overcome Crisis. What are we hitting you with again? Is that Ujat? It is. We can hit you over there. Honestly, swap him out. Do Energy Cycle up there. Do Overcome Crisis there. You hit with Ujat, but down there instead, and that's much better. We ignore you, as in Lobotomy Corporation. We did get through with 1 hit, so that's good. Got hit with 1 there as well. Great. I do see that we don't have Bina here, which is a shame. That's unfortunate. Right. Ujat performs relatively fine. And you are pecked. Take a lot of stagger damage from being pecked all the time. Oh, that's not great. Watchful Eyes. Fully restore the selected librarian's light. Each scene a random alliance gains no light, and selected librarian gains 2. Any enemy this librarian targets will be forced to target the librarian back, regardless of speed. That seems fine. We don't need the Watchful Eyes yet. That's better later. You can do you because you get some extra defense. Right. Now, we have Sturdy Defense. That performs well. Punishment Bird attacks. We don't want to use Repressed Flesh. We can Sturdy Defense. You use the same cards. Great. Sturdy Defense on you. And then just do Overcome Crisis over there. Who knows, maybe that works. You can afford a Stiletto. That's strong if we are faster, or... yeah, that's not relevant. But still, it will probably do a lot of damage. We want to hit you. And then we can just do... You need light, I think. Oh, wait. The cards are changed. We hit you then. And then you can come up here for the defensive page. Get light there. We need to do something here. Against the defensive card. We can overcome crisis there. We can easily redirect you. Not that we really need to. Oh, we can't easily redirect you. We want to redirect you instead. Redirect with prod the weakness for some damage. Then hit with... do we do Purple Blockade? We can do Overcome Crisis, that's fine. This works. This works. This battle doesn't seem that difficult. But it depends if we end up getting staggered a lot. Maybe. Stiletto performing perfect there. Great. I love that for us. Prod the weakness dealing some good damage. Sturdy defense doing amazingly. Thank you. Then you take some damage. It's not that bad though. Energy cycle. Hit on the first one. That's good. Then you're hit for 3 more stagger damage. Alright, we get Watchful Eyes. Sure. I wish I could see my Librarians' lights. Alright. I guess you have the most forecasters. You still do the same, right? Yeah. Break all dice on target's page and stagger targets. Right, we need to worry about those now. That doesn't sound that bad though, 4 to 8 dice. I mean... We don't have anything amazing with you. Maybe we have something better with someone else. Prod the weakness, that's even. I wish we could perform a little bit better than even. But whatever. What are you doing? Smack. We hit you. And we have 2 energy left for a Scattering Slash. Do that against you, probably. We can prod the weakness. Prod the weakness there. Then overcome crisis on you. You can hit with, I guess, Ujats on the smack. This is awful. All my dudes might just end up staggered here. Oh no. Restore extra light. This is bad. At least prod the weakness protected you, and that's great. You're pecked for so much there, Licorice. At least you enjoy the bird. So I'm happy for you. Oh no. We hit the smack. Great. Cuckoo. We get staggered. That's awful. I do hate that for us. That is bad. Right. You just use defensive cards. Another smack there. We can hit the smack at least with a prod the weakness. Wait, you're out of light? Why? I guess you stole it. We can't redirect the smack with you. Oh no, it's all falling apart. Do 2 Scattering Slash. 1 against the offensive card there. And you all are using defensive cards. 1 there. At least you don't take that much damage this turn. Oh, Purple Blockade can block the smack if we're lucky. You're almost staggered anyways. Maybe it's not that bad of an idea. Then we just do Overcome Crisis, I guess. Alright, this is awful. Awful stuff. You're staggered, but that's fine. You're gonna be staggered here anyways. You don't take any damage there, so that's fine. Scattering Slasher hit for a little bit, but that's perfectly fine. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Scattering Slash worked there. Thank you. That was pretty good. Alright. Salvation. All dice gain +1 power against enemies with higher speed. If target's HP is at 25% or lower, destroy all of their dice upon winning a clash. Alright. That's pretty good. We gave you Eternally Lit Lamp, so you might as well have this one as well. So many attacks coming in. Do we have another smack? No, but we do have 4 offensive and 2 defensive on you. So we want to hit the offensive ones at least. We have sturdy defense. That's pretty good. Punishing bird is not attacking you, so repressed flesh is safe here. We can do that. Unfortunately, you cannot redirect the 4-speed dice. I guess you can though, if you do this. Doesn't that work? It does. Amazing. I love that for us. And then you can prod the weakness. It's not perfect, but it does deal a little bit of damage. You can prod the weakness there as well with Save Licorice. You're out of cards. Awful stuff. I hate that. At least you don't take any damage there. And that wasn't that bad for us either. And you don't take any damage. Great. Repressed flesh obviously performs well. You're staggered now. That means we can start killing you soon. Oh, you're gonna be staggered. Oh, no. Well, that didn't deal any damage. Staggered, yeah, expected, to be fair. That is expected. Still have 2 characters, it could be worse. It's a lot of offensive cards. Alright, how do we kill you this turn is my question. We don't use repressed flesh on you because of the counter dice. We need... I mean, damage is doubled. Prod the weakness probably kills, to be honest. That's at least 18 damage. But it's probably about 30. We need a little something extra. If we attack you... like twice, you can use lower speed dice. To prod the weakness. Regain some light, maybe. Yeah. Then you can Scattering Slash against this one. You hit it with like Ujat, Sturdy Defense. You still have 1 light. You can't really use that for anything great. Alright. Dice gain +1 power if you're slower. So you can do Puppet Blockade. If we do Puppet Blockade on the slowest speed dice against you, that's probably the best outcome of this. And we hit you like this. That's good. That's good. Alright. If we kill one of these keepers, things start getting easier. Things start getting much easier. And the other ones are weaker. We still have decent health for most of our guys. Puppet Blockade did not do well. Honestly, as expected, but I had to try. Come on now. Uja ties the first one and then wins. That works. Please. Alright, that's 1 kill. Perfect. It looks even smaller when it's in a cage. Right. A smack. That's the only thing to really worry about. We're not afraid of getting staggered here, except for the smack. We can hit the cuckoo. Do we have anything here that hits the smack? I mean, Sturdy Defense might do it. Forest Keeper's Lock. Right, we can do that. If we have something extra, we might as well do. Your cards are absolutely horrible here. We don't want to use Repressed Flesh. So, honestly, Forest Keeper's Lock is the way to go. Forest Keeper's Lock there. Wait, that's not punishment. Oh, so we need to take damage, but without you clashing. Alright, alright, alright. 4 to 8. Do we have anything? No, our cards are so bad. Sturdy Defense is the way to go then. We hit a Sturdy Defense there. And then we use Ujat against someone. The enemies here are really kind of weak, mostly. We can Scattering Slash to reduce the damage we take. Do that there. The cards are also boosted, so that is just overall good. And then, I mean, we can hit Punishment Bird if we don't clash. I think we just focus on killing these guys, though. That will make my life so much easier in the future. Just get a little bit of everything here. Scattering Slash is good. You don't repress flesh, though, because it counter dies. I think that's a bad idea. You can redirect this guy. Then just Energy Cycle. And then overcome Crisis. Alright. We're getting somewhere. You do take some more damage, great. Both of these guys are almost staggered now. We might get one of them this turn. We have a lot of small attacks coming in. Oh no, we get hit with smack. Awful, awful. It's not that bad though. You don't take any damage. I mean, we can redirect everything next turn. Yeah, even there you don't take any damage. You just have too much protection. Another smack. Can we do anything against smack this time? Prod weakness does work. Scattering Slash somewhere. The rest of these cards are just defensive, so don't really need to care. We can prod the weakness. Might as well just overcome Crisis as well. That's our turn. It's not much, but it is our turn. You did not get staggered, so that's great. You are staggered, though. You're dead next turn. You're gonna get staggered too, aren't you? No. But at least we staggered one of them. And that means we're getting somewhere. It's a lot of small hits. That's a lot of big hits, actually. Oh. Alright. Well, those attacks aren't that bad. We have one stiletto on you. That probably ends up staggering, right? Alright. Then we just hit with puppet blockades there. That's at least gonna deal 8 damage. Hopefully more. Sturdy defense on you. Sturdy defense there, boost our dice power. Then we just do puppet blockade twice, so you regain some light. We win the clashes. Thank you, Stiletto. You're staggered, as expected. Alright, puppet blockade comes in. This is fine. You're dead. Thank you. Puppet blockade did block you. That's great. You're still just using pegs. Yes. Now we can come in for the kill on you. We just use anything. Really, it doesn't matter that much what we use. Can't afford you, Jots. Oh. Why are you using energy? I do not know why 3 are lit up. Oh, these cards are absolutely horrendous. These cards are so bad. What the hell? You don't have anything. You can't really use anything. Alright. Hopefully you die this turn. If not, we're gonna get you in either way when we have all Librarians focusing down. So it doesn't matter that much in the grand scheme of things. Just need to make sure the person holding all of the lock breaks do not end up dying. That would be a shame. Shouldn't really be possible though. Punishment Bird doesn't do that much. And there you go. Alright, now we just need to deal some damage. You have 2 First Keeper's lock, you have 1. Alright, we need to deal some damage, but without clashing. You can't really clash because you move all dice. You can overcome Crisis without a clash, that's just a one-sided attack. So can you. I think that's 2 locks, if I understand this correctly. Or two punishments. Might not be. That's a lot of damage. You don't have any protection, huh? But you do, so it's no damage. That's some damage. Great. And it's no clashes. That's just 1 punishment. I mean, yeah. We need to use this one first. Why do you not redirect? Oh, it goes to the one who attacked, I guess. Cannot be redirected. It says so there. So you're just dead. Alright. Well, it's fine. There is one problem with this. And that is that you will end up redirecting most attacks. I guess now you just use Pex. Alright. If you do this, that redirects, god damn it. So what we need to do here is have you deal damage first. You deal damage there. Alright. We need to take the packs. This is kind of stressful. Because you genuinely might end up dying here if we're unlucky. Right now you get to clash with Forest Keeper's Lock. Alright. Then we repeat once. Again. You need to deal damage here. A blockade. That technically deals damage. You don't take any damage, great. I take a little bit, but it's not that bad. Alright, you come in, cover blockade, attack. Thank you, Licorice. Now you clash with this lock. We call it day. That's another chain broken. Alright. And now you will need to do something like overcome crisis. Do it there. And you need to redirect that attack so that you can come in with a one-sided attack. Because you have... Why can't I see my cards? Oh, there we go. Because you have the final Forest Keeper's Lock, you get to use that next turn, even if Licorice were to die here. I don't think she should die. The attacks are stronger. Oh wait, you didn't clash with an offensive die, because you just scattering slashed it all. That's even better. Right. And then you Forest Keeper's Lock there, and we win. Easy. Easy. Victory. Perfect. That's the good stuff. I love that for us. That was so stressful. At the end there, I thought I screwed things for a second. Some more lore.
상체를 등에 지고 싸우는 건 익숙해졌니?
그냥 대충 마음 가는 대로 휘두르면 되던데.
상당히 적성에 맞는 모양이구나.
이런 것도 적성이 있나? 그냥 하는 거지.
너에게 적성이 있다면 이 다음에는 에고를 직접 발현할 수도 있겠지.
Oh, that would be fun.
그 말은 나도 뒤틀려서 환상체가 될 수 있다는 소리야?
그렇단다.
인제 와서 괴물이니 뭐니 그런 게 된다 해도 감흥이 없다. 그게 무슨 상관인가 싶기도 하고.
I'm already a monster, he's thinking.
내려놓은 게 아니라 빼앗긴 거지. 알지도 못하는 일에 떠밀려서 다 잃었거든.
도시 때문이라고 생각하니? 너의 평범하고 소소한 행복을 도시가 빼앗았다고 생각하는구나.
맞아. 어쩔 수 없다고 생각하고 포기한 걸지도. 내가 원하는 게 생겨도 이 세상은 그냥 내버려 두지 않아.
Fair.
어떻게든 나에게 고통을 주지.
넌 다른 누군가에게 고통을 주거나 뭔가를 빼앗은 적이 없니?
당연히 있지. 그래도 그건
그거고 이건 이거다 라고 말하고 싶은 거겠지.
She's taking none of this. Yeah.
그렇게 편한 대로 잘라낼 수 있는 문제라고 생각하니?
당연하지. 내가 겪은 아픔은 내 것이고 남의 고통은 남의 것이니까.
속 편한 말을 하는구나. 누구보다 잘 알면서 그 누구보다 그 사실을 외면하고 있어. 너는 보이지 않는 게 아니란다. 보고 있지 않을 뿐이지. 도시의 사람은 그렇기에 취약한 것이란다. 내 아픔이 무엇보다 소중하고 확실하니까. 하지만 그렇지 않다는 걸 알기에 그 모순 속 뒤틀림이 빚어지는 거지.
넌 보인다는 거야? 이 도시의 아픔이? 그걸 다 헤아릴 수 있다고? 무엇이 문제인지.
헤아리지 말고 바라봐야 하는 거지.
아휴, 역시 말장난이나 하고 있군. 그렇게 뜬구름 잡는 소리 하다가 다들 돼지는 거야.
그것도 맞는 말이겠구나. 그렇기에 내가 여기 있는 거겠지.
책은 전달했으니 난 갈 거야.
잠깐,
난 너랑 할 말 없어.
이걸 받으려무나.
이게 뭔데?
홍찰피란다. 내가 추천하는 거지. 향이 좋단다.
아, 진짜. 일단 받아는 둘게.
She's so kind. Right. What do we get? Punishment. It must be because there's no one to punish people for their misdeeds. If someone takes that role, then no foul act would happen in this world ever again. After taking damage the first die of the first page, the librarian uses next scene gains 2 to 4 power. That's pretty good. Punishing Beak. People have been committing sins since long ago. Why do they commit sins? Knowing it's wrong. The librarian's attacks deal bonus damage equal to the number of scenes that pass without the librarian taking damage from attacks. That's also pretty damn good. Small Flutters. A small and confident bird that punishes the evil, guilty, and all sorts of irreverent people. Evade dice gain 1 to 2 power. Upon winning a clash using evade dice, the next offensive die gain 1 to 2 power. That goes kinda hard with Scattering Slash, to be honest. That's great. We don't get another librarian. Alright. Bina is so short. Oh, do we... We gotta set up a floor. Set up netsack floor maybe. I do love netsack floor. We take the 3-speed die, of course. Judgment Bird. Or you can have 3-speed die. There we go. And just 2 Ujats. Ujats are good. There we go. Then we just try this invitation. I'm not feeling good about this, to be honest. Do we have another floor set up? We should probably set up like Bina floor with something. Lord. You can have Eugene's page. Subject, you can have Rose's page. That's available. Oh, it's... There we go. And Tenma. Yeah, Tenma page is probably good. You all have something now. Great. And you all have something now. Just in case we have access to 2 floors here. I have no idea what this is. Book of Nemo, Book of Work, Cleanup Crew. Alright. Oh, that's a big suit. And you have horns? Oh, are we gonna fight rabbits?
다시 한번 말해봐. 뿔 하나만 달린
Eyes are glowing red.
미안하군.
Oh, his too.
이렇게 빠진 토끼들로 제대로 된 성과를 내지 못해서.
난 토끼에게 걸지. 나머지 뿔 하나도 뽑아주라고.
다 적쳐버리기 전에 닥치고 자리에 앉아.
뭐야 할멈? 갑자기 무게나 잡고.
엘사 둥지와 도서관에 제 사무리를 투입할 거다.
에? 도서관은 둘째치고 둥지에까지?
엄지도 언더보스를 잃어서 힘을 못 쓸 텐데.
남아있는 검지가 골치 아픈 모양이야. 많은 인원을 투입하진 않고 보충.
No, if you thought the thumb was a pain in the ass, just wait till you get the index.
무슨 상관인데?
우리는 도서관으로 향한다. 이번 임무가 실패하면 나를 포함한 제 사무리의 15,000마리는
That's a big punishment.
처분이야.
위에서 제대로 참작해주지 않았습니까?
제 사무리는 오직 엘사를 위한 곳이니 당연한 건가? 하긴 게르기였던 우리가 이 정도까지 버틴 것도 용하지.
그렇게 길을 쓰고 안전을 확보했는데 이제 다시 살처분 위기에 놓였네.
아, 우리는 왜 항상 이런 처지인 거야? 엘사 혼자 멋대로 자폭한 걸 텐데 왜 우리가 휘말려야 하냐고.
엘사는 신뢰가 생명이다. 엘사가 스스로 무너졌다면 우리 책임이 아니지만 만약 외부 소행이라면 엘사는 계약을 지키지 못한 거지.
제대로 일을 수행하지 못한 가축은 폐기할 뿐이죠.
그리고 이번 일은 엘사만의 문제가 아니야.
그게 무슨 뚱딴지 같은 소리래?
W사의 특이점까지 도서관에 저당 잡힌 꼴이다. 정리 요원과 승객들의 책이 도서관에 있다는군.
승객?
묘, 저번에 알아서 처리하겠다고 한 일은 연락이 왔나? 묘,
아니, 받은 연락 없어.
그렇다는 건
걔 성격 생각하면 뻔해. 몇 시간이 지나도 도착할 생각을 안 하니까 이거라도 써보자고 무작정 꺼냈겠지.
굳이 워프 열차를 타게 한 이유가 있었나?
아니 뭐, 마침 다른 곳에 부탁할 일도 있어서 겸사겸사 해결해달라고 했어. 그때만 해도 도서관은 별거 아닌 도시전설 정도였으니까 대수롭지 않게 여겼지. 애초에 그런 곳에서 돼질 놈이 아니라고 생각해서 돈이나 벌자고 부탁한 거야.
잠깐만. 1등석도 아니라 일반석 승객이란 거야?
내가 1등석 표를 끊어줄 돈이 어딨어?
그 녀석이 열차 운행 도중 도서관으로 빠져나가고 책이 됐다 치자. 고작 일반석 승객이 사라졌다고 W사 전부가 움직인다고? 어차피 겉으로 봤을 땐 정상적으로 도착했잖아.
그러게. 그 잠깐 멈췄다는 사실을 공개해도 믿어주는 사람이 없을 거란 말이지. 굳이 급하게 워프 정리 요원을 보내야 했나? 대려 특이점이 노골적으로 들통날 텐데.
그 사실을 실마리로 잡아 진실을 파헤치려는 사람도 있을 거고. 게다가 1등석 승객들이 함께 사라졌다면 말이 되겠지.
지금은 그게 중요한 게 아니다. 우리의 일은 L사, W사, T사의 특이점을 보호하고 그들의 둥지를 지키는 것. 처분당하기 싫으면 어떻게든 특이점에 관한 책을 회수해야 해. L사가 무너진 원인도 찾아야 하고. 하지만 그 과정에 거짓이 섞여 있으면 까마귀가 직접 처분할 테니 그 점은 각오해라.
엘사가 제멋대로 자폭했길 빌어야겠군.
이러나 저러나 특이점에 목숨 거는 꼴이 웃기네.
웃기고 말고 할 게 어딨어. 일이니 목숨 걸어야지.
퍽이나. 가만 보면 특이점이란 거 정말 재밌지 않아? 시간을 절약하는 W사의 공간이동. 사실 다른 차원 속에서 까마득한 시간을 뺑이치다 이상한 터널인가 뭔가를 지나 도착하는 거잖아. 도착하면 다시 그 시간 당시로 되돌려놓고 T사는 거기서 뺑이친 시간을 모아서 팔거나 이용하잖아? 분명 도시 어딘가에서는 몇백 년 동안 고통받은 시간을 까마득하게
Yeah, that explains why the trains take so long at least.
빗국이나 푹 고아먹고 있을걸. 알사라고 다루나? 우리도 그렇잖아.
거기까지. 특이점에 대해 주둥이 더 나불대면 독방에 쳐넣어주지.
네.
한시가 급하니
야.
다들 출동 준비하도록.
진작 정말 알사에서도 오잖아.
궁금한걸? 지금의 도서관은 과연 알사와 어깨를 나란히 할 수 있을까?
별게 다 궁금하다. 지는 현장에서 안 뛴다고 막말하네.
말로는 엄살 떨어도 늘 그랬듯 잘해줄 거라 믿고 있어. 뭐라 조언을 해주고는 싶지만 내가 전투하는 장면을 직접 본 건 일부라 아는 게 많이 없어.
뭐 괜찮아. 언제는 또 알려줬다고.
미안하네.
뭘 그렇게 정색해. 농담이야 농담. 그나저나 알사는 왜 고용했어? 처음엔 엘사에 대한 걸 잘 몰라서 이해할 수 있었는데 이곳의 사서들과 개브라를 보니 충분했을 것 같다는 생각이 들어서.
환상체라는 존재 때문에 자칫 방심하고 있다가 일이 커지는 게 대다수였어. 간혹 직원들로 해결할 수 없는 상황이 일어나기도 했지.
직원의 손실을 줄이기 위해 토끼팀을 이용한 거군. 다른 팀을 이용하지 않은 이유는 뭐야?
본 적은 없어서 잘 모르겠는데 처음 계약할 때 간단히 들은 건 콧불소들은 막강한 전투력을 지니고 있지만 정말 딱 그뿐이라고 했어. 회사 시설을 어떻게 부숴먹을지 몰라서 힘들 것 같다고 했지.
힘이 세고 듬직해 보이긴 했어. 그럼 술록은?
정신력을 이용한 공격을 사용한다나 봐. 다른 기계들은 몰라도 관리자에게 돌이킬 수 없는 손상을 입혔겠지.
결국 그곳에 가장 적합한 건 토끼뿐이었다는 거군.
맞아. 물론 토끼팀도 일을 크게 만들 때가 있었지만 그래도 꽤 도움을 받았던 것이야.
공기가 무거워.
분위기만큼은 유적이라도 들어온 것 같군.
도시의 별이라면 유적과 다를 바 없지.
맛있는 풀 뜯을 생각에 다들 짜릿하지?
묘, 너는 좀 닥치고 있어라.
환영합니다, 손님. 저는 이곳의 관장이자 사서인 엔젤라입니다.
반갑다. 나는 R4체 사무리 대장 니콜라이다.
엔젤라 오랜만. 계약이고 뭐고 끝났으니 편하게 말할게.
아는 얼굴을 보는 건 나도 반갑네.
네가 엘사를 부숴먹었지?
왜 그렇게 생각하는 걸까?
처음 봤을 때부터 속이 시꺼먼 느낌이 드는 게 무슨 일 한번 크게 저질러 줄 것 같았거든. 내 감은 못 속여. 덕분에 우리 모두 살처분될 상황이고.
여전히 분위기 못 읽고 엉뚱한 소리를 하네. 궁금하면 책이라는 걸 읽으면 돼. 아, 책이라는 건 말이야. 손에 쥐고 종이에 적힌 글을 읽으면
Wow, she's so mean to her.
꼭두각시 비서지를 끝낸 뒤에는 도서관에서 소꿉놀이 하는 거야?
네가 그토록 좋아하는 붉은 안개를 내가 주겠을까봐?
묘, 닥치라고 했지. 그리고 당신 재밌는 소리를 하는군. 우선은 안으로 안내해줄 수 있겠나?
그럼요. 부디 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
Alright. We have 2 floors available. Good thing we added 2 floors then. Rudolph, 3 acts. Alright, gain 8 charge. Deal 4 damage to self. Spend 3 charge to deal 8 stagger damage. Oh, that's pretty good. It's on hit though, but it's always gonna hit, so who cares? Deal 4 stagger damage to self. Spend 3 charge to deal 8. Alright. Graze the grass. Restore 1 light and gain 3 charge. Pretty good 0 cost. Is that better than Purple Blockade? I think it is. Yes, it is. Slightly better. What are your abilities? Can store up to 20 charges at once. Alright. For every 30% of max HP lost, this act gain 1 strength at the end of each scene. If the character has 11 or more charge at the start of the scene, deal +2 stagger damage with attacks for the scene. Every time the character recovers from stagger, gain 1 strength and endurance for at the start of the scene for the rest of the act. Alright. And you guys are just weaker versions. Fair? How bad can this be? Come on now. I'm sure we got this. Oh, that's so many arrows everywhere. 6 speed dice over here. 3 dice worry about. We can scattering slash it. Alright. We have a 6 speed dice over here as well. That's awful stuff. We don't have anything against you. 9 to 23. Purple blockaded to technically take less damage. And then you are attacking with 3 dice. You can sturdy defense it. And that does work pretty damn well. Do you have anything to do with this dice? It's just a free attack like a purple blockade or something. I guess you can go for this one. The purple blockade is boosted with blunt power there, so it's not that bad. This 5 speed dice cannot be redirected. We start there. What else is attacking you? Just 2 dice. Alright. Hit you with... Oh, you're doing a bad attack. Do this. I guess we try a purple blockade. We don't really have anything better to do. This 4 speed die attacking down here. You can scattering slash it. That works. We want to redirect you somewhere. That's only 2 dice. We can purple blockade. You also have extra protection, so you're not gonna take any damage here either way. We cannot redirect this 5 speed dice. We can if we use this 6-speeder. What are you clashing with? 6-speed dice. Alright. It's a relatively strong attack, but I don't think we need to worry too much. Look, if you just prod the weakness there, you will deal a ton of damage to him. You can deal some extra energy cycle, let his attack hit. Mind Whip. That's not that bad. That could have been a lot worse. Oh, Scattering Slash didn't hit. That's unfortunate. Oh, we do win with Puppet Blockade though, so that's lucky. Sturdy defense, that's fine. That's a lot of damage. Alright. We crush Graze the Grass, of course. You're almost staggered. Maybe this ain't that bad. It was a little bit of damage, it could have been better. Scattering Slash did fine there. Alright. Probably could have been better. Deal 5 to dense tiger damage to all enemies, not that good. Tentacles is the best attack in the world. Give that to you, I think. Who else would want that? I think you can have that. Right, alright, alright. Scary attack there, but we can redirect that wherever. Another scary attack. Oh, that's a lot of scary attacks. Alright, what do we do here? What dice can we not redirect? This 6-speed dice cannot be redirected. 9 to 23. Best you can do is Puppet Blockade. Oh no, that's pretty bad. Then you have 2-speed dice. What do you do with that? So you can't really redirect anyone. You're being hit with this one. You can't do anything there. Might as well just draw an extra page. We can redirect this 5-speeder if we need to. I don't know if we need to though. Hit it with Ujat. Hit it with Repressed Flesh, maybe. Do Ujat. That will give us some block for the next turn. 3-speed dice. You can redirect this one. You don't have any light. Do we even want to redirect them? We might be able to stagger you on your 3-speeder. That is true. That is true. I guess we Puppet Blockade the 3-speeder. And then you come in. 5-speed dice cannot be redirected. Oh no. Well, we can redirect that over here, for example. You can Scattering Slash. Probably better to just prod the weakness. Get some good damage in. And then Puppet Blockade somewhere. You can't redirect anything except for this one, which we don't want to redirect. So, I guess store 1 life for the next turn, attack him. Well, honestly, attack there. I want to get rid of him. You can Stiletto for a lot of damage. That is kind of what I think we want to do here. We Stiletto you. You're definitely gonna be staggered. Maybe even die? No, probably not die. There's a lot of attacks coming your way. What the hell? Oh, that's ranged. Right, a lot of weaker attacks. You can just take the hit, I guess. And then attack big guy there. Alright, this is an awful turn. A goddamn awful turn. That wasn't that much damage. Alright, maybe it's fine. Mind Whipped, yeah. At least you take some good damage from prod the weakness there, thank you. Puppet Blockade does fine. Stiletto does great, you're staggered, perfect. I love that for us. You get hit with the Ujat, that's fine, it's not that bad. Right, Energy Strike. Oh, you're gonna be staggered. But we do hit you for a lot. Oh, you're not staggered, perfect. Fewer dice to worry about. That's 1 scary attack. You don't have any lights. 1 scary attack. Alright. Alright, you don't have any lights. No. This 6-speed dice is attacking here. We can't redirect that. We don't have anything to answer it either, though. So you just attack there and just ignore the incoming attacks. Whereas you can do something. Focus on this one first. Do we have anything for that? I mean, prod the weakness kind of works. Do prod the weakness into a scattering slash on you. Sure. You are getting attacked with this one. You have extra slash damage. Do a scattering slash to hit that. Raise the grass. Do another scattering slash to hit that. We need some good attack on this dude. I don't know if we have that attack we need though. We can repressed flesh. What is attacking you? Sturdy defense doesn't hit that well. Do a repressed flesh down there. And overcome crisis down there, sure. 2 dice here still, and we can't really redirect or anything. This 5-speeder can be redirected. Redirect with sturdy defense. That's really gonna punish you. And then you hit this one with overcome crisis. Sure. This could be way better. Hopefully we get a page after this. Ow, that's painful. At least you attack back. Well, that's painful as well. We crushed the graze the grass though, as expected. And that's some damage. Scattering slash performs well. Does fine. Second time around as well. Judgment Bird is really getting punished here. Ironically. 12 health left on you. Repressed flesh comes with the kill. Perfect. Laughing powder. That's so good. I think we gotta take laughing powder. Alright. Things are looking up. Concentration. I don't want you to gain a lot of charge if I can avoid it. 6-speed dice. Cannot redirect those. A lot of those coming in. Cannot redirect the 7 either. Do you have any defense? No. Scattering slash gives some protection at the very least. I mean, you're gonna be staggered here. You're gonna be staggered. But you don't take that much attack because you already have protection. So what I'm thinking is we just scattering slash and maybe we get this off. I doubt it though. But you can attack up there and that's fine. Then we focus on this 6-speeder. 3 dice. Perfect scattering slash. Unfortunately, we can't use that. Oh no. There's no point in coming with Puppet Bouquet that can't really hit. Can't redirect any of these dice either. When these attacks are all too strong. Attack him. With both of them. You can do something at least. We don't worry about that dice. We probably want to worry about this one. Only 3 dice. We can repressed flesh that. We don't worry about you with this character. We don't worry about that dice here. We can hit you with a scattering slash. We get some protection. Alright. Don't worry about that one. We worry about these 2 now. This one's attacking this 5-speeder. It's only 2 dice. That's not that bad. We can sturdy defense. Or Ujal for extra protection next turn. That seems smart. I guess you can take the stagger. Well, you can't, huh? Attack this guy. Oh, repressed flesh is so good. Oh, Ujal though. The Ujal there. More protection next turn. That's pretty good. Gain some extra protection with scattering slash this turn as well. Attack this guy. That's a lot of damage. You're not staggered. Oh, that's good. I really thought you would be. That's a lot of damage. Actually not. It's not that bad. You're staggered now. Great. That was a lot of damage, to be fair. Now that Zag is started. No. Oh, you're not looking that good this turn. Oh no, Judgment Bird is staggered here. Repressed flesh comes in and staggers you. Great. Ujat deals some good damage. You're gonna die next turn. We're gonna make that happen. Alright, we deal some extra damage. You're not staggered yet. This ain't that bad. This ain't that bad. You come in with no good attacks. You only come in with 1 attack. Alright. Oh no. We have no good attacks either. Well, we hit you. And then we hit you. You should die this turn. We can't afford a repressed flesh. We can't afford a scattering slash. I think we do that there. That probably ends up staggering you, to be honest. Pepper blockade on you. We don't care about that attack. That doesn't do that much damage, so it's fine. And then you just come in with the weak attacks there. I wish this turn was better for us, but all in all, it's kind of fair. We both have a weaker turn. And we do get to kill one more of their characters. And deal, like, pretty good amount of damage to another one. Perfect. That rolled just perfectly to actually kill. Token of friendship. A little bit of healing. Is that good here? I think that's actually fair. Alright, then mass attack. Our galaxy is so good. We take that. Alright, no one needs the healing from our galaxy. Except for Netsack, but no way he can afford it. Maybe next turn if he levels up his emotion. Mind Whip, so annoying. You're just annoying me at this point. We can probably kill you if we focus on you. We can definitely stagger you. We worry about you. We can't redirect the 6-speed dice. They're attacking the same area, so whatever. You go there. Hit with repressed flesh somewhere. Hit you, maybe. That's gonna deal a decent amount of damage. Might be enough to stagger. Maybe. We can also move you up here. Hit you with the repressed flesh. Or Ujal for protection, I guess that's better. Do a pepper blockade on this guy. You're being attacked. Just by weak attacks though, so who really cares? Prod the weakness, and then I guess you're dead. That's my thinking here. We keep hitting you. And then, I mean, Ujal for protection. We can send that your way. And then we can just do our attacks here. Do a scattering slash. We get one light so we can use sturdy defense next turn. Netsack is not doing anything. You need to do something. Maybe you level up your emotion if you roll high values here. You can restore or draw a card. It's better if you level up emotion, as is our goal. That's a lot of damage. Well, a lot of stagger damage, that is. One stagger left on this guy. Perfect. Energy cycle, great. You're taking a lot of damage now. These guys are not that bad. You just didn't perform that well. But at least you're dead. I'm glad we used both of those attacks there to kill him. Alright. Stagger him. Thank you. Now we get a free turn to just do whatever, really. And also, you're gonna be so low on health, both of you. Right, Netsack is back to full health. We can save the page for the next encounter here. Yeah, I mean, we just make sure you die, I guess. I was told there was a button. Yeah, P. Press P and they just use cards. Yeah. 1 health left. There we go, great. Book of Rudolph obtained. Thank you. No deaths. They're all pretty good on health. Netsack isn't about half health. Rhinos. 11 or more charge, you gain 2 protection, alright. If you have 20 or more charge, deal 50% more damage and stagger damage with attacks. Also receive 30% less stagger damage. Alright. Rhino Ram gain 2 protection this scene. That's pretty good. That's like an offensive scattering slash. That's gotta be good. Rhino, you're just weaker versions. I don't think they should be that bad. Look, we come in turn 1. Netsack uses our galaxy. Doesn't matter where. Mass individual. I don't know. We hit this one. Oh, you don't redirect because it's a low speed dice. Alright, fair. You heal back up, which is great. And you can use some free cards somewhere. So many dice here. I mean, you can Puppa Blockade you, and that might work. We can Puppa Blockade you, and that might work. We can't redirect. We can't redirect anyone, just hit the big guy. That's good life advice right there. Only 2 dice on you. So... we hit that with a Scattering Slash. You have 3 dice, we can hit you with a Nugent. Then... you're attacking with 2 dice there, hit you with a Puppa Blockade. Easy. We need to worry about that dice. You only have 2 speed dice here. That's so bad. Rhino Ram. 12 to 25 damage. We don't have anything for that. I guess Puppa Blockade is unironically the best thing there. Because we actually do defend a little bit. And then we can like Scattering Slash to gain some extra protection. Where would that work though? Do it on the 2 speed dice there. You have so many dice. We can hit Bulky Impact. Unfortunately, we can't redirect. Oh. You're just gonna have to take that then. Right, we can hit Bulky Impact. This one we can redirect. We do that. Might as well Scattering Slash something. This one is kind of fine. Then we Energy Cycle someone. We need to hit on the first dice to actually gain some light, so I think we just hit you to make sure. We do that with the bad speed dice though. Overcome Crisis. That doesn't really work anywhere, we just hit you. You steal a lot of dice, but you cannot redirect anyone. Add some extra protection for next scene. And Repressed Flesh to draw a card and deal some damage. It seems to be the best you can do. Right, that hits everyone. Thank you, Netzak. You're back to full health already. That hits 2 out of 5. Could have been better. And that hits everyone. Perfect. I love that press. The small dudes are down to half stagger, so that's pretty good. Rudolph does not perform. Scattering Slash could have been better as well. At least we hit the Bulky Impact. And you take some damage, but it's honestly not that bad. It could be way worse. This encounter is so easy, actually. What the hell? I was expecting so much more. This is on the same layer as the Red Mist. What? The final level of this must be difficult, but we're gonna have 2 floors. No way we're losing this floor. We're probably not even losing a single Librarian unless we're absolutely screwed over by RNG. Alright. Come in and deal more damage, please, yes. Flower Petals. All enemies take stagger damage. And Librarian recovers health. That's pretty good. Take Flower Petals. Give that to Netzak because he seems to always get attacked. And the Capo might be fun here. Take the Capo. Right. We can't use the Capo this turn, but we have it for later. And doesn't seem like a lot of scary attacks are coming in. Just 1 there. Which we want to worry about. For now, though. 3 speed dice. There. Or 3 dice, rather. You can Scattering Slash. It doesn't perform that well. I would rather just use a Stiletto somewhere. Honestly, against this attack, we can just ignore that one. Sure. That's your turn there, Judgment Bird. Thank you. You have pretty bad speed dice. You cannot redirect anyone. You're only getting attacked by these 2. You can Repressed Flesh down there for a little bit of value at least. And then Puppa Blockade, restore some light, draw a card. That's pretty good. You have 3 lights. You can't redirect these 6ers. Or this 5er. You can redirect the Rhino Ram. Honestly, not that bad. If you lose a lot of health, you do heal back up. This seems decent. And that also deals stagger damage to everyone, so that might be very good if you lose more than 10% of your health, which seems doable. Right, you can't really do anything with Overcome Crisis. You can hit Graze the Grass, but it doesn't seem worth it. Just hit this, dude. Right, and now... just 2 dice. Sturdy defense hit. Being attacked over here as well. We can't hit that. Just do this. You're being attacked over here. 2 dice. You can Scattering Slash that. And then hit with 2 Purple Blockades on that dude. And he's not gonna be doing well after this, I think. He's probably gonna be staggered here. Right? He's at 3. Yeah, he's staggered. He's so staggered. 8 stagger on you. Sturdy defense staggers you, that's great. 1 for your enemy to worry about next turn. You gotta be staggered soon, right? Maybe we don't have another attack on you this turn. And there you go, staggered to Overcome Crisis. That's tough, dude. That's tough. Alright, this is looking good. This is looking good. We're beating him. You take some more damage there. Unfortunately, you're not staggered yet. 2 people staggered, and 2 people, like, very close. And 1 that's not that far off either, to be honest. We do have some light on you. You don't need healing. But imagine the capo, if you will. Because I think the capo goes kinda hard here. I mean, none of you have any very good dice. So we just... the capo. That hits everyone. Could that reasonably kill you? It's gonna deal at least 26 damage. That probably kills you. It's not gonna kill this dude, though. So we need to have some extra attacks in on him if we have extra dice for that. 2 dice there. We can hit you with Prod the Weakness. Honestly, though, you're gonna be staggered because of the capo. So are you. We don't need to worry about your dice. We worry about these dice because we can do something here, I think. We can hit you with Prod the Weakness. You can Sturdy defense it up here. That's all you can do. And now we are worried about all the dice we need to. We can kill you this turn. You have 26 damage coming in. This is 16 more. That is 42 damage. We need to kill you this turn as well. Well, yeah, just do 2 small attacks just to make sure we get there. I don't really think that is necessary, but we do that anyways. Hit you there. Then we just... I think we start hitting, like, you now, honestly. Because then we can probably kill you this turn. Well, not kill, but we can deal some decent damage at least. Movement 1. That was 18 damage on dice 1. That guy is definitely dying here. You 2 are also staggered now, and you're probably gonna be staggered here as well. That was so good. They're all staggered. He didn't die, but we have some more attacks coming in. We definitely did an overkill on the dude at the top there. Yeah, Repressed Flesh killed with first dice. You're taking so much damage. Alright, this is good. This is good. I like this. Oh, we didn't have more attacks in on you. I thought we did. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in the slightest. Do Scattering Slash. Do Energy Cycle, maybe? Ah. I mean, we do that, but... Wait. Yeah, you're dead to what's coming to you right now. We don't need to attack you anymore. We attack you for... That's at least 4. Sturdy defense on you. Scattering Slash. We do need a ton of damage in on you this turn. Prod the Weakness gets us most of the way there, to be honest. One more little attack on you and know you're dead. Alright, there we go. There we go. Scattering Slash up there, so we know you're dead. Repressed Flesh on you, you're definitely dead now. You judge your way, you should definitely be dead as well. This is good. You're dead, great. And you are dead. Thank you. Dead. Alright. One more attack, please. Thank you. You're dead. Easy. This reception is so much easier than the other ones. What the hell? Nikolai and Myo. This might be scary. You're the same as always. Let's see. If the character has 11 or more charge at the start of the scene, give 1 strength and endurance to all allies. That's decent. After using a combat page on a target, leave a mark on them at the end of the scene. The marked enemy takes 50% additional damage and stagger damage from attacks. Only 1 enemy can be marked at a time. Alright. Battle command. Give 1 strength to 2 other allies. Use gain 5 charge, inflict 2 bleed. These attacks don't look that bad. Myo. If the character has 11 or more charge at the start of the scene, gain 1 haste. Pinpoint shot. Single use. If speed dice is 6 or higher, or if speed is 6 or higher, all dice on this page gain +2 power. That's very underwhelming for a single use 3 cost card at this point in the game. 8 to 21 damage. You suck. What? I thought fighting Myo would be much more difficult in this game, but apparently not. This is easy. Do we have any pages here? We have our galaxy. Anyone need to heal? I guess Jacob can heal up. I mean, this is gonna do a bunch of stagger damage at least. I can hit you. I mean, you have a relatively high speed here, so that's good for you at least. Then what else is attacking here? We can't redirect 5 speed dice that easily. I guess you can use Ujat over there. You can hit like this one with repressed flesh. No, scattering slash. Sure, that's just as good. We can't redirect this 5 speeder. We can hit that over here with the repressed flesh. Then you can just... I guess you want to use prod the weakness in a more valuable way. A lot of these attacks are not that strong. We don't really need to worry too much. We can puppet blockade you. And it's not great. But sure. Alright, what other attacks do we need to worry about here? Nothing really. We can't redirect this one. Quick suppression. Alright, well, this ain't that bad. You can hit this poor guy with a stiletto, just for fun. You can hit this guy with a prod weakness, maybe. It's not the best thing in the world there, because you have 3 attacking dice, but sure, whatever. Then just hit Nikolai. Oh, you still have a card. Use Puppet Blockade. You can Ujat for extra protection next scene. Sure, you gain light back from Puppet Blockade, so why not? Then you can just Puppet Blockade as well. You need more lights. You need more cards as well, to be honest, but whatever. Our galaxy hits everyone on dice 1. That's huge. I love that. Only hits 3 people on dice 2, but that's still fair. It's pretty good. You're back to full health. I think everyone is at full health right now. It's everyone on the final dice. That's pretty damn good. That could have been worse. Counter diced as well there, thank you. Ujat did good. Great. Scattering slash. That could have been better. Prod the weakness, of course that hits. That enemy is gonna be staggered next turn, by the way. It was like 12 stagger left. Overcome crisis there. All my enemies are at half stagger. Oh, that was 25 more stagger damage on you. Oh. Yeah, Stiletto is strong. And you just got a bunch of small attacks coming in, giving us more resources. And honestly, you're gonna be staggered next turn as well, I think. That's so many attacks coming in. Alright, the finale. Whenever the selected Librarian staggers an enemy, all enemies lose 1 to 6 lights. Honestly, that's decent. After a character with the pedal takes 4 hits in a single scene, all characters take 3 to 7 stagger damage. I don't want that. Take the finale. Give that to Judgment Bird. Oh, we get another mass attack. We don't need that, you know. but sure. We hit it with a mass attack and everyone except for Myo, and maybe this random rabbit will be staggered, I think. Can you can da capo this. And that honestly doesn't hit most of these ones. Gonna hit all of these ones though, and then stagger. So I think that's what we do. You can also use a mass attack page, faint aroma. That's also good. I don't know how the ordering of mass attacks work, but I do want you to do the capo first, so you have a chance to stagger enemies, because that deals more damage to staggered enemies. And if putting the capo on a 4 speed dice makes that trigger first, which does make sense to me, that would be great. I don't think I need to care about anything here. I mean, what? You're all gonna be staggered, so I'm just gonna do some random attacks. Not really gonna focus that much on it. Do some clashes here and there. And just hit a little bit here and there. I don't know. I mean, if we lose a lot of health this turn, then I'm gonna strategize a little bit more next turn. But honestly, I'm not that worried. I'm not that worried here. You can still stir defense someone. Stir defense. This one, that's a perfect clash. And then you can do more attacks on Myo, sure. Yes, the capo hits first, perfect. 4 out of 5 are staggered for the mass attack there. We definitely hit you with way too much. Should have hit Myo with more. Faint aroma. Yeah. That is pretty good. You have 1 health left. Oh, you're dead. Alright, well, no way Myo takes us all out. That's not happening, dude. I will admit that was a lot of stagger damage we took there. But like, come on. We can just do attacks like that. That's fine. I don't care what hits where. We're winning this, so whatever. Just watch Myo get absolutely brutalized. Alright, alright. This was so much easier than I anticipated. And you're dead. Easy. Easiest battle of my life. What the hell? Alright. We get a lot of battle symbols. Blunt dice power by +1 while the character has 20 plus charge. What is the difference between these two? 4% chance to boost blunt dice power by +1. These are the exact same, right? I guess you unlock them in different ways and they do look kind of different. Right, reindeer. That's Pierce dice power. Alright. You get 1 of each. Oh, and you finally get unbearable pleasure. It was about time. And you get rabbits as well, which is slash dice power. Alright, that's so many books.
정든 친구의 책을 보니 어때?
친구라니. 아까도 말했지만 그냥 아는 사람이었어.
Yeah, you didn't seem that friendly.
어쨌든 너와 오래 알고 지낸 사람은 적잖아. 여기에 찾아온 손님 중에 몇 없는 함께 일한 동료 중 한 녀석이니까 기분이 이상하진 않아?
신기하다면 신기해. 그 이상도 이하도 아니지만 이 이상의 감정을 지녔다고 해도 사정을 봐줄 생각은 없었어.
Well, you didn't do anything to her. Why would you go easy on her? It was not Roland, it was Netzack doing the fighting.
찝찝할 것 같지 않아?
모르겠어. 하지만 난 지금 내가 안고 있는 목표만을 위해 나아가고 싶어. 주위의 것들은 신경 쓰고 싶지 않아. 이 걸음만으로도 나는 벅차니까.
후회하지 않겠다는 거구나.
롤랑 넌 전부터 계속 후회스러우냐고 물어보네.
아니 뭐 처음에야 네가 아무것도
That's because Roland has regrets.
여기까지 올라오며 보고 겪은 일들이 많잖아. 조금 정도는 네 생각이 변하지 않았을까 싶어서. 그뿐이야. 바라보는 것은 언제나 달라지기 마련이니까.
글쎄,
Oh, 2 more abnormalities. Cheesed, Ozma, and Judgment Bird. That makes sense, that's what I expected. Burn some books. Rudolph, we got a lot of those. I don't mind doing that encounter again, so we can just burn everything we don't need. Right. That's a lot of books. Do we get something fun here? Rudolph. Alright, that's good, I think. A lot of the teams probably won't use that many of them. Rudolph only has +1 speed dice, so who cares? A lot of these attacks, I don't know. I don't think I care that much for most of them. But that said, I think the ability to gain 20 charge and getting some bonuses when you have charge is actually interesting. I might want to transfer those somewhere, maybe. We'll see what I do with those. Right, concentration. Yeah. Well, these cards aren't that good. Alright, well, that is gonna have to do it for this episode right there, folks. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. And remember, if you want to become a Fopper just like us, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. It's free, and it really helps me out. Anyways, have a nice day, and goodbye.